We're officially in get your life together mode this week. Hi, hello, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Monday, April 13th. I was like, I don't even know what month it is. But I do know there's only 6 weeks left of school, including this one. So there's only 5 more Mondays. So, we got that going for us. That I do know. But this week is gonna be a lot because things have been rocking, things have been rolling. If you missed the last vlog, you might be like, whoa, Becca, what's all this stuff behind you? Well, I shall tell you. Over spring break, I decided to continue my picture frame molding, which, if you remember, I have in the entryway, I put up like 3 Thanksgivings ago or 2 Thanksgivings ago, something like that. The next summer I did this wall and then we rearranged, and so I ended up doing this wall this summer. So I went from, we have one here in the stairwell all the way across, painted the bottom white all the way across, and then up the top all the way across, and then yes, there are 3 on the other side of the entryway, because my brain, actually, I really thought there was already some on that side of the entryway and I didn't buy enough stuff, and then I was cutting all the pieces and was like, oh, there aren't boxes over there, but there need to be boxes. So now there's boxes everywhere. And so I did this over spring break and then I didn't quite finish. So last week, that was like my main thing, was like trying to get that finished, and now it's done. Hallelujah. So this week we're going to try to tick off some other big projects. Basically, when I got done with spring break, I was like, I got 4 huge open projects that are stressing me out. There's baby shower, which is done. Check. We had the boxes that were not done. They are not done. Check. So I have 2 more things that are on my big, huge list of things to do. Those 2 things are my curriculum that I've been working on since last June. And then my picture book that I would like to send to publishers. Those are my last 2 things that are hanging out, that are like big, huge projects I've been working on forever that need to get done. So I'm hoping if I work on my curriculum this week and next week, I can get it posted next week or the week after, by the end of April, it needs to be out. I would love it if it was next week. We shall see. And then the book I will do, I think, as soon as that is finished, because I sent it to an editor. I got it back, so I just need to look through the notes, fix things, do like 1 or 2 more revisions, make my cover letter, and send it. So that's not like a ton of work because I've already done most of it. I just need to like do it, but there's too many things. So that's the goal of this week, is to work on that curriculum and then to clean up, because like everything's a mess. I still have all the painting stuff out. I just finished yesterday on Sunday. I have a little bit of a cold, so you might hear my nose is a little bit stuffy, but I rallied. I finished Saturday. I spent like half the day painting, and then yesterday I did like 2 hours to finish up, and then I sat on the couch and watched NCIS for like hours because I was exhausted and not feeling good and just kind of like bleh. So that's where we are here on this Monday. Today was actually a pretty good day, which is good. I had the same group of kids I had last Monday, and it was the day after we got back from spring break, and those kids were wild last week. I was like, I don't know what y'all are on, but this is not gonna work. And they must have got the hint, because this week they were a lot better, so that's great. It actually went pretty well, pretty smoothly. We had some fun. The first grader said it was the most fun music lesson ever, and I was like, oh, okay, excellent. We got to play lots of instruments, so it's usually a hit. So anyway, I'm home. I'm gonna take Pup for a walk. Yeah, I'm talking to you. And then I am gonna come home and tidy, because I still have all my paint. So I have a couple little like places I take like a tiny paintbrush and I will like fix a couple little spots that just, a piece moved or whatever, and then I need to like put the paint in the garage and put the trash away and move the piano back where it goes and all that kind of stuff. So that is what is going to be happening today. And then we're having leftovers for dinner, which is fabulous because it's easy. And then I'm going to have to start working on my list of what needs to get done in my curriculum. I hope I will have enough brain power to do that sitting on the couch. I might need quiet, in which case I can do that tomorrow. I'll have a little bit of time tomorrow. So that's where we are. Anyway, welcome to the week. Happy Monday. So glad you're here. Let's take this little doggo. I don't want you to say hi. Come here. Wait, no, look at them. Look at them. Look over there. You don't care. Yes, hello. Hello. She likes to sit on her back legs like a weirdo. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's go. Just sending the message. Good grief. I've been pretty open about how I would eventually like quit teaching. And not because I don't like teaching. I love teaching. But because of all the other things, because I'm tired, because I just want to be home, because I want to not focus on 8,000 things and instead focus on, one or two. But another thing I don't love is traffic. I left school right at time. I clocked out at 4:31. So by the time I got my stuff and got in the car, it was maybe, 4:35. Normally it takes me 25 to 35 minutes, depending on traffic, to get home. So I should have been home at like 5. I had to stop at Kroger to pick up the groceries. I did like an online order. Highly recommend, by the way, because they just bring it out to your car. And you want to be frozen, right? And so I did that. So that usually takes just, 10, 15 minutes. So I should have been home like 5:15. It is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. And I'm just now getting home. Very grumpy. I think we're going to try these for dinner. Maybe not, because now I'm grumpy. I was originally planning to come home, film videos, and I woke up this morning and I was like, I cannot do that, because one, my sinuses were doing a little bit too much. I was worried about just talking and being all nasally and stuff. So I was like, maybe I'll wait. And then also I really need to wash my hair, so I thought maybe I'll wait. My hair. But good thing, because I would have had no time, because now I still have any time. So it's like, okay, do I wash my hair or do I work out? Because I can't do both. I don't know. So that's where we are right about now. Stinks, because it was a good day. Like, I got some stuff done this morning. I got emails ready. April tends to be a low month for me, so I do this thing, I've done it like 3 years in a row now, called April Daily Deals, where each day there's like a certain deal on a certain item. I find throwing sales on your own only work if you have an audience, one. If you don't have anyone to talk to, like you're not gonna make any sales. And then two, they only work if you, they only work if you have an audience, and then they also are only, they work better if it's something specific. So I find if I'm throwing a sale on my own, if I'm like, hey, this product is on sale, or like this type of product is on sale, that usually does better. So I have like one thing each day. So today was a freebie, something that's normally paid and it's free for today only. And then each day for the rest of the week, one item is on sale 50% off. So that way helps. It's, you know, a little bit of goodwill because it's really cheap, and then also, you know, hopefully we'll boost some sales. We shall see. I've never done the 50% off. It's usually only 20, so we'll see how that goes. I did want to show you my outfit before I decide what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do because my whole afternoon is all messed up because of the traffic, but it's fine. I haven't been sharing outfits because I've been wearing old stuff like this shirt that I've had for years and years and years. But this one is one J. Crew factory has every year. So even though I've had it for a long time, they still have it, and they have it in lots of different colors. I was looking at them this morning, actually. They got some cute ones I kind of want to do. It's gauze, so it's like super lightweight. It is double lined though, which is good because it's not as see-through. Even though it's gauze, it's like so lightweight. It's great for the summer. You can wear it. I wore it open the other day with like a t-shirt under it, and it was a really cute vibe. This skirt is new. I just got it from Amazon. It's super fun. I got it in green, but they have lots of different colors. Goes like all the way to my ankles. Super cute, super fun. Has pockets. It's stretchy. Loving it. And it's cotton. I'm trying to be more careful about fabrics, and I'm starting with just not buying polyester. I know there's other fabrics that are not good, but that's my rule right now, is like just don't buy polyester, shoot for cotton or linen is kind of like the vibe at the moment. And then these shoes I just got from Target the other day. They have another pair in like a lighter color that I kind of want. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to buy them or not. I don't know. But these are really cute. They're like woven, which is fun. This is the dark color. They're squishy on the inside, which I love. I wore them on Friday and today to school and didn't have any issues. I would say they're true to size. I wear a 9.5 typically. These are actually a 10 because they didn't have any 9.5s, and I do often wear a 10 because I have wide feet. And they're a little bit like, my toe is definitely like a solid 3/4 of an inch away from the edge, so like I could have done a 9.5 if they'd had them, but like they're good, they're comfy. I've worn them all day, so I am excited about that. So I will link those things down below. Today I'm also featuring this guy, which is technically new. I bought it in December. It was like a 2-pack of this, and then the same shape but like just gold and not pearly. Did I even show you? I got them in December for like $4 and I've been holding on to them, and I finally busted them out today to wear. I always feel weird with claw clips though. I feel like I don't know how to wear them. So all day I've been like, do I look stupid? I don't know. I do want to do more fun things with my hair. So I tried a little bit today. I used to do like all sorts of fun hairstyles, and then COVID happened, and since then I've just been like boring. So anyway, that's my story. I did work on my curriculum last night. I did work on my curriculum this morning. I will probably work on it tonight. And I got other stuff to do, and I don't know. I gotta like, I tend to be very, and so when things like this happen where now I have to like make a new plan, I'm like, oh, what do I do? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I just gotta make a plan. Cause it's like already time to cook dinner. It's the worst. It's like you try with all your might to do all the things. It doesn't work out. It's fine. It's not fun, but it's fine. Okay. Finished putting the groceries away. Calm myself down. Took a second to think. And I am going to do my workout. Eat dinner a little bit later than normal. And then take a shower and wash my hair after dinner. Like, washing my hair is a whole ordeal. I take many showers, but most of them are like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So it's like not a big deal. But washing my hair is like a whole ordeal. It takes a lot of time, and then it has to dry. It's a whole thing, which is why it feels like such a big deal. So I'm glad I decided not to film today, because I wouldn't have been able to anyway. Hopefully I'll be able to tomorrow. We shall see, because either tomorrow or Friday are my only options. Thursday we have a band concert at school, so that's where we are. Yeah, got a lot of stuff done between yesterday and today. The main thing that is helping me out is I made like a master list of all the things that I needed to do. So I had like categories of like, okay, I'm gonna clean the house, and then I was like, what are all the things I need to do to clean the house? And then like my curriculum, and I started making a list of all of the things in the curriculum that need to get done, so that way I actually know what I need to do, because that can be the hardest thing. So I cleaned up yesterday. I do still need to move the piano and put the light switch covers back on, and so I will probably do that today. And then we'll see what time it is and everything after I get out of the shower, and I might get some work done this evening and I might not. And that, I think, is the hardest part about running your business part-time, is that it's like, even if you plan really well and even if you get everything like sorted, the smallest thing can throw a wrench in your day. You know, you have a crappy day at work and then filming is like not even an option because you're so overstimulated, or the traffic's so bad you don't get home in time to have your routine that you want to have. And like, there's just such little amount of time that everything is like so carefully plugged in that it's like, if I get a little bit messed up, then like everything gets messed up, and that's really like the stressful thing that I have to deal with right now. So that is the hardest thing for me, and that's why one of the biggest things is I have been trying to make sure my business doesn't have anything that requires me in real time. I avoid deadlines like the plague. I do have 2 summits I'm doing this summer that do have deadlines, and I'm working really hard to make sure I stay on top of those. But overall, I just try to like, I don't want anything that has to like be done. I do have, obviously, like the YouTube videos go out every 2 weeks. And so for that, the strategy is like working ahead so that way, if I don't get to film at all this week, it's okay because I have videos already ready to go. So if you can work ahead enough that you have that wiggle room, that makes all the difference. So I'm gonna go calm my brain, do a workout, eat some healthy dinner, wash my hair. I might even wash my hair in the bathtub so I can take a bath. We shall see. I don't know. Options. And then we'll see what time it is, and we'll see how things are going. And maybe we work, and maybe we go paint, and maybe we sit on the couch. One thing I try to, it's like a really fine line of like, I have to keep doing things every day, and also I don't want to stress myself out, so I need to like, not be working all the time. So there's a fine line between all those things, but 'tis where we are at the moment. You don't need to do that. You just need to do that. Ooh, a cardinal. Come on. Can you see? Oh, you can't. Okay, he's right there. He's red. He looks much bigger to me than to you. The other ones are mourning doves. Oh, and a squirrel. 2 squirrels. Fun fact. Whoa, that's now really big. We've never had squirrels in our yard, ever. There's plenty of squirrels in the neighborhood. Never had a squirrel in our yard because of these guys. Until the last week, because the squirrels found the bird feeder. And on Saturday, I saw one climbed down the rope of the bird feeder and was upside down the bird feeder, which I thought was hilarious, which I'm fine with. She enjoys chasing them, so it's a good time. Had by all. Squirrels get to eat. She gets to chase them. I don't care. So, there. Tuesday. Oh my. It's only Tuesday. Okay. Hello. I look like a giant mess. I need to fix my mascara. Hello. After all that, I did a very difficult workout, which felt really good and was, very necessary. And then made some dinner. I just had some chicken. We've been getting an assortment of different chicken and fish that are basically throw in the air fryer and then you're done. So we have a variety. We have chicken nuggets, and we have breaded chicken, and then we have chicken breasts, and we have fish. And that has been best thing for my mental health, because basically each day I just pick a bag out of the freezer and then cook something to go with it, and we're done. Today we had salad out of a kit, so I didn't even have to do that. I just had to dump it all in the bowl, and that was great. We needed that. Watched one episode of NCIS while we ate, and then I went actually took a bath and washed my hair in the bathtub. Tackled the massive mountain of laundry that needed to be folded. I don't think that I have put laundry away in 2 weeks. Someone asked me last time I had a big like home project. They were like, oh, how do you balance TBT with your home project? I'm like, I don't. When I'm working on something like that, I don't get anything done. The floors have not been vacuumed. The laundry did not get put away. Like, nothing happens until it's done. I am very like one track mind, can't leave it, which apparently is not how everybody feels, which is interesting. We were discussing that at lunch today, because they were like, wow, you got that all done in 2 weeks. And I was like, yeah, I can't believe it took 2 whole weeks. And they were like, oh, it would have taken me way longer. I'm like, I cannot focus on anything else until it's done. So I guess that's a character trait and not normal. Sometimes you don't realize things are not normal until you talk to other people. Then I blow dried my hair because it was sopping wet and it's late, and I needed to not wake up with wet hair tomorrow, because my hair is thick and it will still be wet tomorrow. So I blow dried my hair. I don't know that I did it right, because I don't ever blow dry my hair. As my mom says, hair dryers are for watercolor. That's usually the rule in my house, but I just got it dry, or almost dry at least, so it should go down. I came in here, although to be honest, I really don't have time to like paint anything. I just was like, I miss sitting in my craft room and everything it represents, I guess. So I might find it something to color for a minute or two before I go and just get in bed and probably call it an early night and read my book. I just finished the 3rd book in the Everflame series, which was really good. Highly recommend. They're very long. The first one is on Prime Reading, and they were like, could not put them down. I usually don't. I feel like I was even thinking that maybe I don't get that into books on my Kindle, because I read them all on my Kindle, but I was into them. The first one I was kind of like iffy the whole time, but by the time I got the second one, I was like, I'm here for this, and could not put it down. So waiting for the 4th one to come out, I started reading Lady Tremaine, which was my book of the month pick last month. I was thinking about quitting book of the month, and then I decided not to, because I just enjoy it. It's fun to like check out all the picks, and like this month I didn't get anything, but it's just a fun time to go see what they have. So I'm working on that one, and it's so far pretty good. It's also kind of long, but it's like a Cinderella retelling. I'm curious where it's going though, because it's from the perspective of the stepmother. So I'm curious how they're gonna rectify all that. I don't know. Today did not go how I thought it was going to, obviously. And that, like I mentioned earlier, that is the hardest thing for me about having the business, about having all the things, is like, there's so little time that any little thing can really mess it up. And so some ways that I help with that, like I mentioned, trying not to have anything with deadlines, working really ahead on stuff helps out a lot. It can be a problem sometimes, like in the fall I got really behind on things because I was just stressing about everything, but here we are. We're gonna try to not do that this year, and so yeah, and just doing what you can when you can. And for me, a lot of it is just the mental, like, I want to do a good job. I want the business to succeed. I want the business to grow, and it has honestly not really been growing, in large part due to things like this, where I just cannot get things done. And then in large part, just, I think, the size, and I think I have some theories about things that will help me, but I have not had the time to implement many of said things to help with growing the business. So I'm hoping to try some things out, and hopefully maybe in the fall. I'm hoping to get a lot of stuff done over the summer this year. Last year I tried to do like one big project, which kicked me in the butt because I never finished it and I'm still working on it. But I think this year, instead of one giant project, I think I'm gonna have smaller projects and really focus on like smaller things that will make a difference. So see if I can post some products that I think will do well. I have some ideas for some products lines that are doing. I want to do ads. Actually, I tried to set up ads and I could not figure it out for my life. So I need some more time to sit and look at it. I even got like a course about like setting up the back end of Facebook ads, and I don't know, I could not figure it out. I think I might have messed something up. So I need to look at that again. But that's something that I'm thinking about doing. And then I feel like I've been really inconsistent with content over the past year or two. And so that's something I also would like to work on. So I have some thoughts, I have some theories. We'll see how they go. And, you know, it's all dictated by how much time I've got. Which is not much. And so my problem, the thing that I have to work through personally is the mental part of that, when it's like, okay, Becca, there's nothing you can do, or there's only so much you can do. You know, there's only so many things you can do. There's only so many hours you can work. There's only so much you can do, especially now. Like, I used to wake up really early and I cannot do it anymore. I don't know if it's just because I'm older or if I'm spoiled now, but I cannot get up as early as I used to. So I'm not getting as much done as I would like to. And so for me, mentally, that's really a stressor. Anytime I can't get all the things checked off the list that I want to get checked off the list. So I've been trying to take projects one at a time, or one type at a time, because sometimes there's things that I can work on, like sitting in front of TV, that I can't work on, or in the other things that I can't. So like those might be, I might have like a TV project and then a non-TV project, but I just like trying to take things a little bit of time. And then just trying to like be okay with not doing the absolute most, which is where I run into problems, because I'm not okay with not doing the absolute most, but I'm trying to be. I'm trying to chill out. So, yeah, that's my soliloquy for today. It's like time to get in bed, so I'm gonna let you go. Hopefully the next one will be, you know, yay, getting things done. Unless I did get things done. I got things done. I got emails done today, so I don't need to beat myself up, because emails are a beast. I write a lot of emails, so I got that done. I don't need to beat myself up. I agree. Okay, I feel better already. If I can get one thing done each day, I think we're doing pretty well. Right. Okay, thanks for hanging out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because you made it all the way to the end of the video, so you might as well subscribe. And tell your friends, because I would really like this channel to grow. So, thanks for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.